My understanding is that the Foreign Service officers, and they are all Foreign Service officers, in other words, people who are career, who are nonpartisan, who have worked for both Republicans and Democrats who resigned, head up all the administrative and management functions for the Bureau, for the department. What that means is that when Americans travel around the world, when our personnel operate in countries abroad, when Americans have to be evacuated because of an earthquake or because of a conflict, when people get in trouble with their visas, the most senior people who really know how this system works will not be there to create continuity for Mr. Tillerson when he gets confirmed, because I expect he will be, to be Secretary of State, in spite of the many concerns that people have about him becoming Secretary. If he's confirmed, he's not going to have that experienced team there. Now, he may have wanted over time to have his own team, but they ought to be people who know what they are doing, because this is about American lives being at stake. This is about our embassies being well fortified. This is about really making sure our foreign missions are protected, and most importantly, that when Americans are abroad, they have someone who has their back, who can help them out when they get in trouble. This is also the area that deals with visas for people coming into this country. So very much the nuts and bolts of our international system, and it is a real tragedy, quite frankly, probably for Americans all over the world, that this has happened. Well, I think the real concern here is you don't want people, even if they have run big bureaucracies elsewhere, to come in, because learning the intricacies of the State Department system, our embassies, what is permitted, what is allowed, how you evacuate people when they are in trouble, all of these American citizen services, you really need to have an institutional memory and institutional understanding of how these things are done by law, by regulation, by procedure, how to work with our military, how to work with Homeland Security, how to work with the Justice Department to do all of these things with. We have agencies all over the U.S. government who are abroad in our embassies. So to politicize the public safety in this way would be of great concern.